In the city of Akrasia, knowledge was power, but it was also a commodity. The great library was not free. To read a book, you had to pay its wisdom tax. The poor could only gaze at the locked shelves. The head librarian, Master Theron, believed this was right. Knowledge has a cost. It must be earned, or it is not valued, he decreed. Elara, a young scrub girl who cleaned the library floors, saw it differently. At night, by candlelight, she would sneak into the closed sections, not to read, but to listen. She had a strange gift. By placing her hands on a book's spine, she could hear the essence of its story, a whisper of adventure, a sigh of poetry, the logical hum of a theorem as a faint, beautiful melody. She began to notice the quiet books. These were volumes no one had paid to read in centuries. Their melodies were fading, growing sad and silent. They were dying from neglect. One day, a poor but brilliant boy named Finn was caught trying to steal a basic arithmetic tome. Master Theron was ready to have him jailed. Elara stepped forward. "Master," she said, her voice clear in the marble hall. "You say knowledge must be earned. What if he could earn it not with coin but with care? What if he could heal a book?" Scoffing, Theron agreed to a test. He took Finn and Elara to the deepest, dustiest archive. He pointed to the quiet books. "If you can make these worth something by the new moon, the boy goes free. If not, you both face punishment." Finn was despondent. "I can't even read them. How can I heal them?" Elara smiled. "You don't need to read the words to hear its heart. Listen." She placed his hand on a history of forgotten stars. His eyes widened. "I hear a lullaby," he whispered. Inspired, Finn began to draw. He couldn't write the book's facts, but he drew the constellations from the lullaby he heard. Elara guided others, a street musician who could play the melody of an epic poem, a cook who could taste the descriptions in a botanical text, and create a meal that evoked it. They gathered the city's poor, those locked out of knowledge. A blind woman wove a tapestry from the feel of a geometry text. A stonemason carved the rhythm of a philosophy book into a fountain. On the day of judgment, Master Theron arrived, expecting failure. Instead, the dead archive was alive. The air buzzed with soft music, the smell of spiced food, the sight of breathtaking art. The quiet books were no longer silent. They were singing through the people. Their melodies were strong and vibrant again. Finn presented his drawings of the star lullaby. "The book told me this," he said. Theron, a man who loved knowledge above all, was stunned. He touched a book that had been silent for 300 years. He felt a warm, vibrant hum under his fingers. He had been wrong. Knowledge did not live in locked pages. It lived in being shared, in being translated through the heart and hands of any who cared to listen. He tore up the wisdom tax that day. The great library became truly great, a place where books were not commodities, but living stories to be heard, felt, and recreated by all. Elara became the first listener, and Finn, the first resonance artist, teaching others that every mind, rich or poor, holds a unique key to unlock a story. Moral: true wisdom is not a treasure to be hoarded behind locks and fees. It is a living song that grows stronger and more beautiful each time it is shared, reimagined, and passed through a compassionate heart. Everyone, regardless of station, has a unique way of hearing the music of knowledge.